Hey there, tech fans. Today I'll provide a complete overview of the new OREI USB-C EXB230R-K USB-C video extension kit with KVM functionality. This product was engineered to make it incredibly easy for you to share all of your media content from one location with a second location up to 230 feet away over a single Cat6 or Cat7 LAN cable. The product fully supports 4K ultra high definition media content and is both DP 1.2 as well as HDCP 2.2 compliant, which means it's plug and play compatible with a wide universe of modern media equipment. It also provides KVM functionality, which allows you to plug a keyboard and mouse in at the remote location to remotely control a computer at the primary location. And the receiver module includes two full-sized USB-A ports and a single USB-C port that allows you to connect a wide variety of additional peripherals like a camera, a microphone, or even a hard drive at the remote location that are instantly seen by the computer at the primary location. And finally, the entire solution utilizes the latest in power over cable technology, which means a single power supply plugged in at the primary or secondary location is all you'll need to operate the entire solution, because the power required for the other module is sent across that single LAN connection. Now, as part of this overview, I'd like to start with a quick unboxing first, just to show you everything that's included with the kit. And then I'll take a closer look at the transmitter and the receiver, and I'll explain the connections and indicators so you understand how to use it. I'll also list the features and functions that this product provides, and then I'll come back and do a short demonstration to show you just how simple this product is to use. So let's get started with that unboxing. When you first pop open the box, you'll find the transmitter module and the receiver module. You'll find a single 27 volt, 2.7 amp power supply. You can plug this into a wall outlet. The other end of the cable has a barrel connection on it with a locking collar. And again, you can plug this in at the primary or secondary location. This product also transfers RS-232 control signals, and if you'd like to take advantage of that feature, there's a set of plugs in the kit you can use to make connections to both modules. And then finally, a full instruction manual is also included that lists connection diagrams, specifications, and a lot of other really good information about this product that you'll need to understand in order to use it correctly. Now, if you stay tuned next, I'll take a closer look at both modules, I'll list those features and functions, and then I'll come back and do that demonstration. Inside the kit, you'll find both a transmitter module and a receiver module, and both of these feature full metal enclosures which make them really durable. And it also helps to minimize outside interference from causing any issues with the electronics inside. Let's start with the transmitter module. On either side of the cabinet, you'll find ventilation slots that are really designed to let any heat that's produced during operation escape, and it keeps the electronics inside at a very comfortable temperature. You'll also find mounting flanges on both sides of the cabinet that make it really easy to mount these modules up off the ground and out of the way. On the one end of the transmitter module, starting on the left, is a service port. That's a USB-C port that's used for updating firmware on the module later on if needed. And to complete that upgrade, you can simply connect this to a local computer and move the new firmware file over to the module. To the right of that is an RS-232 connection port. These modules can share RS-232 signals between the locations, and if you'd like to take advantage of that feature, you can use the plugs that are included with the kit to make a connection right there. To the right of that is a LAN port. That's where one end of the Cat6 or Cat7 cable between the transmitter and the receiver plugs in. To the right of that is a power indicator. When you add power to the transmitter, it immediately starts an internal power on self-test where it checks the electronics. Once it passes that test, it'll light that LED letting you know it's ready to use. And to the right of that is a DC input port, and that's used with the included power supply. You can plug that power supply into a local outlet. The other end of the cable has a barrel connection on it, which plugs in right there, and you can finger tighten the collar. Now, because this system uses power over cable technology, you can actually plug that power supply into the transmitter or the receiver, and the power required for the other module is sent over that LAN connection. If you decide to use that POC feature, you'll need this POC switch on the side to be in the on position on both the transmitter and the receiver modules. On the other end of the transmitter, starting on the left, you'll find another USB-C port labeled charge. You can connect the 100-watt PD charger to that port. Once you make that connection, that LED above it will come on, and that allows you to charge a laptop that's plugged into this port. To the right of that is another USB-C port labeled input. This connects to your media device that you'd like to share the content from with your remote location. Typically, that's a laptop or a home computer. And to the right of that are two full-sized USB-A ports. These can be used for connecting peripherals at the primary location like a microphone or camera, and those are immediately seen by the connected computer. The receiver module is pretty similar. Full metal enclosure, ventilation slots on both sides, POC switch on the side. You've got mounting flanges on the back, again, which makes it easy to mount this up off the ground and out of the way. On the one end of the receiver module, you'll find another USB-C port labeled output. This connects to your display device at that remote location. To the right of that are two full-sized USB-A ports and a USB-C port. Now this kit provides KVM functionality, which allows you to plug a keyboard and mouse in at the remote location to remotely control the computer at the primary location. And if you'd like to take advantage of that feature, you can make your connections here. These can also be used for additional peripherals at the remote location, like a camera or a hard drive or even a microphone. On the other end of the receiver module, you'll find a USB-C port on the left labeled service. That's for updating firmware in this module if needed. To the right of that, another RS-232 connection block. To the right of that, another LAN port, and that's where the other end of the Cat6 or Cat7 cable from the transmitter plugs in. Another power indicator, and another DC input port. And again, you have the choice of plugging the power supply in at the remote location or the primary location. And because of the POC capabilities, the power required for both modules is sent across that LAN connection between them. The OREI USB-C EXB 230R-K is compatible with most modern USB-C media sources, including digital projectors, portable devices, media players like Apple TV, computer systems, and streaming devices. The product's features include USB-C video as well as USB 2.0 data sharing. It is both DP 1.2a and HDCP 2.2 compliant. It provides up to 230 feet of extension distance between the primary and secondary locations and offers full KVM support for remote control of a computer at the primary location, as well as power over cable operation, which means a single power supply is all you'll need to operate the entire solution. Now I'll show you the connections you'll need to make to use this product with your own equipment. And for this demonstration, over here I've set up a mini PC that's currently connected to this monitor through that USB-C port on the front. That's the media content that I'd like to share with my remote location. I'd also like to extend that USB connection to the remote location. Over here I've set up a second monitor, and this represents my secondary site where I'd like to enjoy the content from the primary site. And these can be up to 230 feet apart. In front of me, I have the transmitter module here and the receiver module here. Now the first connection I'll make is from the computer directly to the transmitter, and I'll start by disconnecting the monitor from the computer and connecting it to the transmitter using a USB-C to USB-C cable. I'll plug it into the computer first, and then into the USB-C input port on the transmitter. And now I can connect the receiver up at the remote location. The first thing I'll do is connect the monitor. I have a USB-C connection here that I'll plug into the USB-C output port. And then I can add power. Now because this solution uses power over cable technology, I can actually plug the power supply in at the primary or secondary location, and the power required for the other module is sent across the LAN connection. I plugged the power supply in over here, and the other end of that cable has a barrel connection on it, which plugs directly into the DC input port on the receiver. And all I'm missing at this point is the LAN connection between the two locations. It has to be a Cat6 or a Cat7 cable, and I have a short Cat6 cable right here that I'll connect to the transmitter and the receiver. Now the minute I do that, the power is being sent across that LAN connection, and both of these modules are currently going through a power on self-test where they're checking the electronics, they're making sure that the connection is right, they're handshaking across that LAN connection. This one's checking the resolution of the media content, this one's checking the resolution of the monitor, and there you go. So it's making any adjustments needed to give you the best possible picture. Now the nice thing is, this unit not only extends the content, it also extends that USB connection. So right now, I've got a wireless dongle plugged into the computer, and you can see that I can move the mouse around. I'll pull that receiver out and plug it into one of the open ports on the receiver at the far end. Now remember, this is 230 feet away, and watch this. That mouse is still working. So I'm not only extending the content to that remote location, I'm also extending USB control and peripherals back to the computer at the primary location. And it's just that easy to get it working. I hope this overview of the new OREI USB-C-EXB 230R-K USB-C video extension kit with KVM functionality was helpful. This product provides an incredibly easy way for you to share all of your media content from one location through a single USB-C port with a second location up to 230 feet away over a single Cat6 or Cat7 LAN cable. The product fully supports 4K ultra high definition media content and is both DP 1.2 as well as HDCP 2.2 compliant, which means it's plug and play compatible with all of your modern media equipment. It also provides full KVM functionality, which allows you to plug a keyboard and mouse in at the remote location so you can remotely control a computer at the primary location. It even provides 2 USB-A ports and a USB-C port for additional peripherals that you can use for like a microphone, a camera, or even a hard drive at the remote location, which are instantly seen by the computer at the primary location. And finally, the system uses the latest in power over cable technology, which means a single power supply is all you'll need to operate the entire solution, which greatly simplifies your wiring. Everything you need to get started is included with the kit, and with a few simple connections, you can be up and running in no time. So until next time, thanks again for watching.